We're going to try this one now. This is a Model 58. It's another one of those oddball things. New to me. It's an antique. As you can see, it's got the recessed chambers, pin barrel. As near as I can tell, I haven't looked up the serial number, but it's, I think, about 1974, 75, something like that. It just had the whole grips on it. I might get some better ones. All I could find at Cabela's was Cowboy Action Loads, which this is a 41 mag, and I've never owned one. And but these are pretty cool, I think. The guy I got it from is he loves these things. He said he has 3 of them. And then I did find these. Where are they at? These are the real deal. 1,520 feet per second, 180 grainers. So you're not getting away today without trying these. I thought we'll work up to it though, since I've never owned a 41 mag and have no experience. So if you want, you can risk your fingers and face first, or I will.
No, please, you do it.
All right. We'll give it a whirl. These are end frames, so it's also a chunk of steel. And these Cowboy Action Loads are probably nothing anyway, but it's just the best I could do at the time.
I just can't imagine someone using a 41 mag in cowboy action.
Huh. Well, what's going on with that? Oh, look at this. There's something wrong with that cylinder. It looks like it has a piece of a case that broke off. Oh, I didn't check that clearly. Doesn't that look like there's a case that's burnt?
Well, let's take a look at it.
A 5-shooter. All right, well, the rest of them look all right. All right, so we discovered a little issue with this one. Now it's a 5-shooter because it looks like there's a casing that's cut off in there. I didn't see that when I picked it up. That guy's gonna get a text message from me here when we're done. Find out what the deal is with that. When I asked if it had any issues, that seems like it would have been.
Yeah, that's an issue.
That's an issue. At least it's to me. All right. Left target. Oh, 5. That goes fast.
I think you're going to like that grouping.
I think I'm going to like the gun once we get it fixed. Pleased with that. Again, it's another one of those old crude, just a notch sight, you know, in the true sense, fixed sight. And yes, a sandbag, and yes, single-handed, single shot, or a single action pull. But yeah, mostly I want to know if these are capable, because then I can work up to them. Be worthy of the gun. Okay, so you've had no experience with the 41s either.
Never fired a 41 mag.
I always just overlooked them. I mean, for the variety was not there, ammunition, guns that chambered them. It just seemed like kind of a stepchild to the Magnums, you know, the 357s and the 40 or the 44s.
Well, we'll see here in a minute. I've shot all the other Magnums. We'll see if this compares.
A little more Stout Recoil.
Yeah, a little bit of drag on the trigger. Probably can be smoothed up just a hair, but not bad at all.
Well, these are arguably, you know, kind of that early workmanship from the 70s when people took their time and knew what they were doing. But on the other hand, it was still a garden variety. Fixed sight tells me it's probably like a law enforcement proposal or something.
Probably.
Because it's pretty ancient. It's got typical bluing wear. But yeah, I didn't find it like obnoxious. Cat hair. Stupid cat.
I keep the cat out of the gun safe.
Yeah, he's a nuisance. All right, what do we have? You seem to have an affinity for this one too. I think there might be a couple through that one.
I think there's 2 there.
3, 4.
3, 4, 5.
That was the flinch.
And then I just totally missed with one. I gotta stand when I shoot. I can't shoot off a bag.
Well, I mean, nobody lugs sandbags around anyway, so this is just like test day. Then we'll go out and shoot some cans or anthills or something. All right, not bad. Now we're shooting these. These are all Barnes bullets. I hate wasting Barnes copper jacketed hollow points on cardboard and sand, but it's all I could find. But yeah, these are some hot ones. 180 grainers at 1,520 feet per second. But the truth is, this can't be worse than a 44 mag.
No.
And we all have a bunch of those, so.
And it's only 180 grain.
Yeah.
So the recoil impulse will be more up than back.
Oh, and by the way, from the original part of our video when we had a 5-shooter, we were able to, with a little bit of effort, extract, how about that? The previous owner didn't miss half of his casing. That's a little bit bizarre, but it just popped right out, so we're in good shape there. So we're back to a 6-shooter. All right, here goes nothing. Oh, and that one would have hit the bullseye.
I think you hit one right in the center of the center.
Huh. All right, let's go find out. There we go. Okay, well, if we were to just go off of one shot, I can live with that. Shoot the 0 out of the 0. And are all 6 there? I guess so. Yep. Huh. Well, they're stout, no doubt about that. But yeah, I don't think it's any worse than a 44 mag at all. And it's amazing to me to think that that was designed as a law enforcement cartridge. Not that particular load, probably, because I think they had them dummied down like they did the 40 to the 10. But it's a handful.
It looked like it.
Boy, I'm happy with the accuracy, though.
Yeah.
All right, let's see you do this. Yeah, it's a little bit oily. I soaked it last night. It still feels like the lockup's tight, you know, is actually quite good. And yoke doesn't seem overly hammered.
No. And there's no fire cutting on the forcing cone, so that's good.
I think with any of the Magnums, though, you can always tell there's some who will sell you the gun with a box of rounds that 6 have been fired. Because they just, for whatever, I guess, testimony to good advertising, you know, that people bought stuff thinking it was something, and then it whips their butt. But so far, well, let's see what your impressions are.
Those cowboy rounds were pretty dirty.
Yeah. Now I was looking for the steaks to grow with that pile of smoke. What do you think?
I think I like the Recoil Impulse better than 357.
Uh-huh.
And it's definitely not as hot as a 44.
Yeah, I think that's my impression. I mean, you'd kind of expect that probably, you know, if you've shot either one of them very much.
But then again, it's a 180 grain bullet. If we were shooting 210s, it would be totally different.
Yeah, that's the fact, and that's kind of the real standard.
Yeah.
There. Ready?
Yep, all set.
That one is a flinch anyway.
That went fast.
Yeah. Well, see what happened. Okay. That's the best I could do. I think I pulled my last one down here. Seems like I felt a flinch. But, you know, for 41 mag at that distance, I mean, what is that? How far is that? 21 paces.
24 yards.
Yeah.